hate doing the intros. Hello and welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to the Great British Hobbit League YouTube channel. I'm GBHL Jamie.
And I'm GBHL James.
Well, if that's the case, we're sat on the wrong side. Oh well.
Oh, oops.
Oh well. And we are going to be doing a bat rep for 350 points for the upcoming tournament, Shadow and Sorcery. And we're going to be playing a special scenario, which I might get the rules for. And that's Spawn of Ungoliant. Now, the setup is hold ground, so it's going to be the Maelstrom of Battle. So we don't know where we're going to set up. And basically the aim is to kill this little lady, the Spawn of Ungoliant. It's not a Spider Queen, it's a profile that's been made up especially for this event. And I'll get it for you in a second. It's Fight 7, Strength 7, Defense 7, 1 attack, 3 wounds, no Might, Will or Fate, and Courage 6 I think it was.
7 I thought it was 7 across the board.
Courage 6.
Oh, Courage 6, I was wrong.
Now she has Terror, Resistance to Magic, Venom, so she rerolls any failed wounds, Pounce, so she's a monstrous cavalry when charging, moves over all difficult ground and obstacles with no penalty, except water and gaps. And you get VPs for 1 for wounding her, 3 for killing her, and leader and breaking as normal. And there's some special rules. The spider will never move within 8 inches of the board edge, and you fail to... You automatically fail all courage tests if attempting to charge the spider.
If you're controlling
it, yeah. I may not move the spider into combat with your own models during a turn which you control it. Okay. So it essentially becomes one of your own models when you control it.
But you can steal it by a heroic move.
That's correct, yes, yeah. The spider is controlled by the player with priority. However, control may be stolen by declaring a heroic move and with me within 6 inches of the spider. If both players go with me, then whoever wins the roll-off gets to control it. So, what force are you bringing, Charles?
I'm bringing a Moria force, which is quite similar to the Huddersfield tournament.
Was Huddersfield 400 points?
It was 400.
It was 400.
Well, I've got Ashrak as my leader.
So that's Ashrak the Spiderkin.
Yep. Then I have got 5 spiders, which are all Venom backs for the extra 2 points. Basically turns Venom into Bane of Kings.
Yep. So
quite nasty.
You're going to be rerolling all failed to wound rolls with them. And they're strength 4, 5?
Strength 5.
5, so 3's to wound me. Sad face.
Yeah, not that good against elves.
Yeah, but for waste.
On dwarves or heroes, absolute
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Then I've got a bat swarm for the heroes, which are higher fight than me to bring you down.
Yep.
And then I have got 2
Dwellers in the Dark.
yeah.
Yeah, so
which
these guys
are quite nasty. They
fight
are
7?
Fight 7, set for it will only be tying that spider, so the bat swarm could be very useful.
If it gets to charge in.
If it can actually pass the courage check.
And for me, I'm going to be testing out something for this tournament. I'm trying to stick with my Wozers Wood Elves alliance. So I've got Garnbury Garn with 9 Wozers, one of which is unpainted, I apologise. I've got Legolas with 2 Guards of the Vladimir Court, 4 Warriors with Bow and Spear, 3 with Elven Blade, 3 with Spear, Fatty Bolger, and Alfred. I'm going pure cheese for this one, since it is for the tournament and for the league last year. So we'll get into the game, see the setup, and we'll get going.
We've also got, we've done this before.
Oh yes, there's a special rule for the tournament, isn't there?
Yes, you get Rings of Power. Rings
of Power, so at the start of each game, by the last one, we're going to get a free magical spell to cast. We roll for this game, and you got Fortify Spirits, which is going to be
not
great.
The best.
Great with your one hero.
Well, there's no spirits to fortify.
Oh, is Fortify Spirit the attacky spirit one?
I think it is.
See, I think Fortify Spirit is the one that allows you to, when you're resisting spells, you get you get +1 and 2 extra dice when you do it.
I'll have to get a rule book out.
We'll check that one. Yeah. You go check it. I'm going to find out what spell I rolled. I rolled a 5.
You got Terrifying Aura.
Terrifying Aura. Awesome. Yeah, Legolas, you can do that.
So, it used to be page 40 in the old book, but
yeah,
I think it's changed.
47 maybe?
Nope. 82.
Well off.
Fortified Spirit.
5. This is special rules, mate.
Special rules. Here we go. 78 instead. Oops.
Yeah, so you get extra dice to resist. This power only targets the caster or modelling based concept. While this power is in effect, the model rolls 2 extra dice when making resist tests. Unfortunately, that's going to be a bit wasted for you in this.
It is, yes.
Okay. So, right, we're going to get into the bat rep, and hope you enjoy it, and hopefully we'll see you down in... Where is it? Titans?
Titans on the 23rd.
The 23rd. Cool.
Priority.
Okay, so turn 1, rolling for priority. A 6, and a 4. I don't really want this, so I'm going to move the spider first, and then my troops are going to walk on.
What we might need to say is the boards are 3 foot by 4 foot.
Yeah, you know, it's very thin, this board. The boards in the tournament are going to be 4 foot by 3 foot, and I want to get some condition training ready for it. Okay, so after the first turn, I didn't move the spider, just wanted to keep it in the middle for now, see where everything turns up. Charles rolled a 2 for his warband, I brought them on this side of the board. He didn't want to use his might point just yet.
After he did some very cheesy rolling, he went first. Cheesy rolling.
I went
5,
first.
6, 5, 5.
Yeah, so I got to bring all my entire army on one board edge. Just for this battle as well, I am proxying here. I know, apologies, I've not got him out of his box yet, but Rumil is going to be Alfred for this game. Hopefully he'll die soon, I can take him off. And also, I've got this Hobbit here, acting as Fatty Bolga. So, going into turn 2... Oh, actually, my shooting.
Oh no, turn 2's fine, turn 2's fine.
We're going to shoot at your regular spiders here, these little spawns. So, first elf here with an in the way, shooting at this spider. Misses. 1, 2, 3 regular guys shooting the spider. 4s. Woohoo! Followed by 4s. Oh, 1 wound.
Because of these bases.
Oh yes, you got your blood splatters on them, haven't you?
Yeah.
Legolas will put a shot on him, one at a time. First one misses, second one misses, third one misses.
I'll take that.
And going into turn 2 is priority. I get a 6. You get a 6, so you get priority. And we'll be back after movements. Okay, so this is how the board looks after shooting. Charles' spider force has moved up to try and take on the big spider with a heroic move, cleverly positioned, ready for next turn. And he's got some blocking shots off at his general over that way. And I've got my bow shots lined up here, and I forgot to use Alfred's Dubious Counsel, so we're going to hopefully remember to do that next turn. But for now, it's all my shooting. Black dice are the bowman, white dice and red dice is Legolas shooting at this dweller. 4s to hit. 1, 2, 3 hits, that's enough. Can do it. 5s to wound, white dice Legolas. Oh, 1 wound. And a point of might, make it 2 wounds. So before priority is rolled, I've got to use Dubious Counsel here from Rumil/Alfred. I'm going to do it on Legolas. Roll the dice, let's see what happens. 1! No! I lose D3 points of might from Legolas. Lose an extra point of might, so he's down to 1, and however Alfred has gained a point of might. Okay, so rolling for turn 3's priority. A 1. And a 3, so Charles, it's your priority. Scuffing his plans there for the spider. So at the end of this movement phase, Charles has very cleverly here surrounded the spider so that even if he loses priority, he can just keep it penned in. But if he wins priority, no. If he loses, he can charge it. If he wins, he just keeps it where it is. And for me, I've moved up the team here. Alfred failed me with Legolas, but he's still got 1 point of might left, so we'll be heroic striking in this combat here. He's supported. Hopefully we'll do that now, because I've got no shooting this time. Obviously, start of the phase, Legolas uses last point of might to call a heroic strike here. Goes up to 10. He'll keep it as it is. Not going to faint, try and risk that.
Go on.
Never.
Go on.
Not worth it. Cool, so you've got your 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Yep, so Legolas is 2. Gets a 3. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. Show what your 3, see if you beat that. So I need to get a 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 dice, and if this fails me, I'll cry. No, that's a 5. We win! Hooray! So, that was 9 strikes from the regular guys. Kill him. Get out of here, Mr. Dweller. Right, so we're rolling for Alfred's Dubious Counsel here. We're going on Legolas since he lost all his might earlier. Well, lost his might after using it. We've already rolled, got 1. The next one. Whew. So Legolas is back up to 2 might. Hooray! So rolling for priority. Look, it's a 4. I get 4.
Yes!
I get priority. So I get to choose where to pick. Okay, so just see what's happened here. Charles has failed to get the Batswoman to the spider.
And I made a bad mistake getting the spider to be allowed there.
Yeah, the spider had a big enough movement gap here to get in between and up and round onto here. So we're just going to continue the movement and come back afterwards. Okay, so Charles trying a bit of magic here. Charles, what are you trying to do?
I'm going to try and transfix the spider.
Try and transfix the spider using Ashrak's will.
Yep, so I'm going to use 2 points of will.
Points of will. 2 and a 3.
No.
Can't even mite it.
I think it's a 5+.
Yeah, I think transfix usually from a shaman, but double check he is named. We don't know.
I have a bad feeling it is 5+, and it is.
Ah, just can't even mite it up. Well, you got one more chance. So, at the end of the movement phase, all of Charles' spiders thought this big spider is too scary to charge and didn't get in. So they did the Bat Swarm. As we saw earlier, Ashrak failed this transfix, but he did manage to get the Dweller in, who is fight 7 as well, so we got equal fight here. And my forces have just moved up, ready to sort of start the fight later on in the game. So, going into... I've got no shooting because Legolas has moved 6. So, into this combat, the charging spider... Oh, up! It's double 1. Come on! Lots of 1s.
The Dweller.
Ah, Dweller wins it. What would you like to do?
I can't hurl it.
Can't hurl it, too high strength. Rend is the exact same.
Rent, yeah. And Barge means I've got to take a test on him, and I can't knock you down anyway from anywhere.
So
I will just have to strike normal. Orange is Spider.
Needing 5s.
And pink is Dweller, also needing 5s.
So 5s to wound it. Orange rerolling for nastiness, and it's dead. Pew pew pew. So that's 3 VPs, all going to Charles. So off you comes, born of Ungoliant. Well, that was poor form from you, Spider. But I guess that's what this army is going to be good at. So into the next turn of priority, and it goes to the Elves and Woses. Okay, look. So Charles here has lined his spiders up to charge in next turn, hopefully against my Woses there. Dweller's come down with the Bat Swarm in the way to get some in the way shots, and Ashrak's being sneaky here and hiding behind. And for my force, I've moved across because I needed to force Ashrak to go somewhere, but also we've got a bit of a shooting line here as well. So going into shooting, we'll have one that's not moved shooting at this spider.
Okay.
Hits. That doesn't wound. These two who have moved shooting at this spider. 1 hits. Wound. So he's onto his second wound. What wound have I got here? You've got this guy who's moved shooting at this spider. So 4s. Nope. Legolas's first shot, same target. Hits. Kills. Yay. Second shots. Was that my second one? Yeah.
That was your second.
This guy, who's always taking a wound. Misses. Was that my third shot then?
No, second.
No, second shot. Third shot at him. Hits. And kills. Boom!
Wait, that, you've done 4.
Oh, that was actually the 4th shot.
No,
sure, I think it was.
No, it wasn't. It was.
And unfortunately, Fatty is out of range for a throwing stone. And these guys move, so their blowpipes can't be used this turn. So, going into the next turn's priority. I've got no Dubious Council to call this time. I'm out of will. I get a 1. Oh! So, the spiders get it. So, what are you going to do, Charles?
Ashrak's moved 4 inches, try and transfix Gabragan.
Gabragan! Man with my tournaments. 5+. Oh, and there's a 1. No will left. No more spells, no more treachery.
He's gonna
scooch back an inch.
scooch back.
Okie doke, so going into shooting. The Dweller unfortunately couldn't make it into combat, so the entire army of who can shoot has stayed still. And we'll get the 4 shots done from the Elves with bows. Shooting the Dweller. 3s to hit. And 2 hits. I'll take these 2. 5s to wound. Oh, nothing. And Legolas is 3. Shoot the same target. All hit. Oh, no! 1-1-2. So the Dweller is fine for this turn. Boo!
Stone.
Boo! Oh, thank you. The throwing stone from Fatty Bulger going at the Dweller. 3s to hit. Or What's strength 1 against defense 5?
6.
Oh, oh! Fatty! Fatty wounds the dweller! Outrageous. And then we're going into combats. So, first combat, you've got priority Charles. Where are we going?
I'm going to use the Bat Swarm on Gabrigan.
Bat Swarm gone.
He's currently trapped if I manage a lucky dice roll again.
Oh, so R2 on 2. You get a 4. You get a 5. I'll use a point of might to win the fight from Garn, so he's got 2 left. And 4's to wound. Oh, these dice. Okay, they're getting deserted. Go away, dice. Okay, so next combat. So, my 4 here with the elf against this venom back. My 2 at the front will piercing strike.
Okay.
And we get a 5 highest. Oh, phew. So, going up to strength with one of them. Strength 4, nothing happens. Strength 5. So this guy's wounded on 3s, which he does. And the other 3 wounded on 4s. Dead spider. El Speedre. And 4 at the back there. Do that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my 4, piercing striking. So if you got a 6, you win. A 2, that's pretty poor. Come on. Oh, phew. 1, 1, 2, 4. Phew. So everyone's piercing strike goes, wow, crazy. So these 3 are wounded on 3s, and I'll re-roll them. Pew pew. Go spider away. And then my 2 on your 2, I'll be piercing striking. Yep. Come on. 4. Oh.
I need new dice. I really need new dice.
I think we both do. A 3 and a 1. So my guys piercing striking go to wounded on 3s. Alright. And just one wound on that spider.
Oh, you didn't break.
So rolling for next turn's worth of priority.
Changing dice again.
Changing dice again. See if it helps you. Yep. So you got priority.
Any heroics?
Any heroics from me? Garnbury Garn shall call a heroic move. And that's all for me.
Okay.
Okay, so going into, well, this is post movement. Ashrak scooched around so we couldn't be seen for shooting. Sent one team around this way, one team's going this way. A couple of models got charged in. Unfortunately for me, Alfred failed to charge the Dweller. I was hoping to use this point of might that he stole from Legolas to heroic strike. Legolas moved 3, and we've charged in over here. So going into shooting, Legolas is 1 shot on the Dweller. Oh, wound! Down to 1. And that's the end of shooting. So combats. Garnbury Garn is going to use his last point of might to call a heroic combat. Yeah. So everyone there is piercing striking bar Garn. So Garn's 2. Gets a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I got a 6. Oh! Oh! Oh, phew. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the guys who piercing struck. All are wounded him on 3s. Yeah, gone to strength 5, so yeah. Ugh, and in one go we kill him. Get out. Kill him on 3s. Yeah, yeah.
So, I'm broken.
You're broken this, well, you break at the start of a turn. At the end of a turn? We get 1 turn.
Start of a turn.
And I'll do their heroic move, combat movements now. So, next combat, where are we going?
The Dweller.
Going on to the Dweller. So my 4s, I'm going to feint with the guy with the Elven Blade, and I got 4 strikes for your 3. I get a 5 highest.
Oh, there's my 5.
There's your 5.
I'm going to hurl.
You're going to hurl? What are you going to hurl?
I'm going to hurl this spear because I hate spears.
Hate spears, okay.
And I'm going to hurl...
In which direction? It's a tricky one.
Try and save Spider. Try and save Ashrak. I'm going to have to go and try and save Ashrak.
Yeah. So, do you want to...
So, I'm going to pick this guy up.
Yep.
I'm going to put him here.
You're going to hurl him?
And then hurl him that way.
Yep. So, how
Hurling
far?
distance is...
1 inch. 4 plus difference in strength of 1, so 5 inches?
2.
Oh, 2, yes, sorry. Yeah.
So
5.
6 inches. Okay. So it will hit
all of them? Okay.
So the strength 6 hit kills and I will go back to 2 wounds.
Yep.
Because it's been FAQ'd. That one does count.
That one counts. These 3 don't, though. So the first guy he did 4s, he dies.
This guy.
He lives.
And Gab.
Gone on 5s. Oh, no, he's fine.
But
they
most importantly, knocked over.
Cool. And then this spider at the back here. See if you get a 6. If you do, you win.
Oh,
there it is. So he wins. Right, everyone here backs up.
I'm going to take these 2 out.
Yep, 3s. We rolling them. That's 1 dead so far. Oh dear. So 1 dies. Into the dead pile you go. Oh. Over here. Okay, so and then
priority.
Move back into the next turn of priority. 1.
You get a 6.
You get a 6, so you get it.
Importantly,
Ashrak's courage. Oh! He's gone. He's courage 3, I assume. So I'll take it to 7 with a point of might that he's got. That's 8, and Ashrak's gone.
Right.
The Dweller, courage 6.
Well, spider.
Oh, spider first. Okay. Courage 4. Is it or 3? Well, it's not courage 5. The Dweller, come on, double one, come on! No, he's alive. Okay, so Dweller stick. We'll come back after movements. Okay, so for me here, Legolas, put 1 shot on the Dweller. Oh! He's done it again.
Back down to 1 wound.
Back down to a wound. So straight into combats. Got my 2 versus your 3. I'm gonna feint with my Elven Blade. 4 highest. Come on. Whew. Oh, 3.
I'm going to. Ooh, actually, I'm going to measure first.
Yep.
See, can you measure from your side?
Yep.
How far Legolas is?
How far Legolas away is? We'll check. So we measured to Legolas, and Legolas is 9 inches away, which means that even with the Dwellers plus 2, and a roll of a 6, would hit 8 inches, and would leave Legolas free from harm this turn.
So. What I might do.
Frantically trying to find someone to shoot out of. We'll come back when Charles has decided.
I'm going to choose to do a barge because I charged in.
Yep.
So I'm going to move this guy
3 inches.
3 inches there.
Yep.
And I'm going to do this guy 3 inches this way, which will pass over Alfred.
Okay.
So Alfred also has to be moved
3 inches.
3 inches, which I'll move him to here.
To there. So not in base contact with this. Oh, you already fought this turn. And your movements?
And then I get to go 3 inches, which funnily enough will go into these.
Those 2?
2.
Okie doke. So for me, going to combat again. Red dice is Alfred. He's unarmed, so he gets -1. Come on! So I get a 5. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no. Alfred
didn't quite work.
Alfred needs a 6 now to wound him. Strength 3, defense 5, but with his -1 he needs a 6. Oh damn! I was hoping for Alfred to get it in there. And then the guard. Oh! Unfortunately, that. Oh, one sec. Camera hand change. Good game. Somehow swung that back.
I was hoping for the cheeky barge, get close to Legolas.
Oh yeah.
And then go for a double kill.
Get full
get
strength.
Full strength, so he can't do the cheeky 1 dice.
One dice. Keep knocking him off. I know. Okay, so we'll do a post-bat rep breakdown now of what we thought of that scenario. So how do you think that game went?
I should have hid.
Should have hid.
I should have hid.
So that turn that you saw the spiders charge out, you reckon perhaps hiding behind the rock?
Hiding behind, making you come into an angle where first time you can shoot me is
you can charge in.
Charge on the counter swing, so
yeah.
But no, you don't like to hide in this game.
No, you got to get in, get stuck in and start gribbling.
It is how I played it. Was I went for the spider, hid the spider, took it out, but it is you still have to break the other army.
It was unfortunate that the general ran away in the first turn.
Yeah,
maybe one of the 2 turns.
I was hoping stay and immediate end to just get the draw out of it, but
you could bring back the draw there. That's the only issue I'd see for your force. And that my force in this is obviously going to be if someone can kill the spider and then get stuck in with me, because be interesting.
You can't move the spider that far though. You can't hide it very well because you are limited 8 inches of a board edge. You can't move it.
sort of like a very tight square in the
well,
middle.
Rectangle.
Rectangle,
You can move it long ways, quite a distance.
Yeah.
But if there's some nice terrain to one side, you cannot get it there to hide it.
No. So it'll be quite interesting to see at the tournament what kind of forces we see. What are you expecting to see from the tournament forces?
With the missions, I expect there could be a few mounted heroes, I'd say.
Yeah. Modified Reconnoiter.
But it's going to be quite hard because it is so short.
Yeah.
It's like Huddersfield. It's short and wide. Yeah. Recon is if you get numbers across. So Cav Force is going to be a
quite nice one. However, with the modified Reconnoiter, you don't score per model now.
No.
You score for getting sort of more, double, triple. So
even if you go, I've got a 12 model Cav Force.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run it off.
Yeah.
I'm against the 11 model army.
Yeah. I've got
no wounds. I've won by 1-0.
Yeah.
You can still do it.
It's
so
still possible.
With cheesiness, which I think there will be a lot of cheese.
There's going to be a lot of cheese. It's the final one for 2013. Quite an important one for.
I've just thought of a
2014
cheesier one.
Go on, what is it?
Witch King on Foul Beast and Gulliver, both flying. They can hit any point. You can't hide from it.
Well, it's the same for sort of like the two Fell Beasts.
Yeah.
Knight of Umbar and Kamul on these.
Well, you could do it, yeah.
Oh, that's a nice. See, that is a Fell Beast army that I would be quite worried about.
Because of it can just transfix, double transfix on the spider.
Yep.
Even if what I was trying to do is, my hero's out of 6-inch range.
Yep.
Do a move on his turn so he can move it and jump it, but that never really happened.
Never happened. So let's say the spider's somewhere outside of 6-inch range. You get to move first, jump on the spider because it's not your priority. Yeah. So you don't actually steal control. You just want to get the charge on before it charges. Yeah. It's a good tic tac.
But it's definitely one less dice to be rolled against you. So it's even if you don't have to fight, you can. But yeah, no, it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I would say if there's a lot of woods, it's going to be hiding in woods.
It's going to be going in woods, isn't it? To make most benefit from them. Didn't really matter in our games since we were both woodland creatures essentially.
Yeah.
So cool. That was the what's it called? Spawn of Ungoliant bat rep. Hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully we can get a Star Wars one now.
Yes.
X-wing. Pew 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 pew. Cool. Happy strategy battle gaming. One. Support your
Hobbit hobby.
Yay!
Oh my eyes!